Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 103 of Factorio with the Seablock mod, where in the last episode I just realized that I have only made half of the Givolite needed to run this Givolite chunk setup, so we are not having full throughput of all of our sorting of the Givolite into aluminium, but I don't think I want to solve that problem right now and just add another 3 of these setups. I'm not really sure we need that much aluminium at the moment, at least. And it's just a lot more space, and a lot more machines, and a lot more time needed to solve that. So instead, I think we will be focusing on using the other resources that we're getting from this sorting stuff. So copper, iron, and zinc. I do believe we wanted to just get the copper and iron up to this setup and this setup. And that makes sense to me, because that's where we pull the iron and copper from anyway. So yeah, let's do that. And I guess that would be easier if we got the copper to the top and got iron next to that, and then had the zinc here instead. Because this is the first thing we need to put into another system right here. It would be nice if we could prioritize this build over both of these, so get it merged in after merging this stuff, but that might just be a little bit too difficult unless we just move this out 1 or 2 tiles, of course. It's not like we need that space for anything else. If we do that, we also have the space to run the iron along here instead of having to run it out around. I think we're gonna do that. Anyway, just moving it out to here, I guess. Sure, right there. So we move both of those under. We will have to prioritize cover coming in here. And iron going under. And then we want to prioritize that over one of these, I guess. Preferably over both, but it shouldn't make a difference. Of course, this is just steel, so if we don't use enough of that, we won't use the iron. But I think we will start using a lot more steel soon, so it should be fine to put it in here. Where do we want to do it though? Guess we could just do this. Why not? Let's do that. And prioritize the right input. Yes. And this got depowered. Let's fix that. And now fuel can't reach. If we do this, will we be able to reach? Good, yes. All good. And of course this is not actually copper plate, this is copper ingots. And that is only used for bronze, I think. But hopefully we use enough bronze to consume that. Otherwise we need to put it into other systems as well. But let's just keep that in mind. We obviously won't be using the 50,000 iron ore very fast here, but later. Now zinc. What are we doing with zinc? Do we even have needs for that at the moment? I don't remember if we needed it for anything in here. I guess we should just have a look in FNE. We have zinc ore, but as an ingredient we can use processed, of course, so it's just for... do you not make zinc plates? You just make zinc oxide, I guess. Oh, zinc cathodes, zinc ingot. For bronze. Oh, brass. We need it for brass, of course. Let's not go further down that. We need it for brass. So I guess brass will be our next step. And what is it we need brass for? We need silver. Pretty sure I remember seeing a need for brass, but I might be wrong. It's me. Maybe it was for the next tier of machines. So I would guess we need gear wheels and pipe for the next machine tier. And this, I think, is for science. Or just a lab, okay. Still. This is for the military science, I think. So that is a good thing, at least. Okay, so we need a bunch of brass. Let's do that in its own production line. And we will end up with brass plate. Am I just being blind? Am I just being stupid? I think I am. But let's just do this. We can't even do this yet, so let's try and remember that. Bronze. Oh, it's right next to the bronze, of course. Well, we will need some of the copper ingots for this, so that gets rid of some of the copper as well. Good. And we make plate. And let's just say 15. We won't really do that, but still. Now, we do not have all of these recipes. I think they are quite advanced. And we should just be able to get this directly from zinc instead. .8 zinc ore, but that means we need lead as well. It seems. That's a little bit weird. But oh well. How much zinc do we get out of this recipe here? 7.5? Really? That is for the full... Well, the full setup. We only have half of that currently, but we will probably have full production at some point. So we can actually make 2 belts of brass from the zinc that we have. And I guess we can just turn it into solder. Or something else instead. Or the rest of it at least. But let's just start with the brass itself. So we need molten lead. So we need to input molten lead just to get a lead in, get better back out. That doesn't make any sense. Do we have lead ingots on a belt? Or did we only use it for plate? I think we only have copper and nickel, or whatever this is. Tin. This is our lead. And we do have it on a belt, but we didn't think we would need it for anything other than solder, apparently. But if we move it out here, then we can use it for other stuff as well. Holy moly, this is a mess. We can just put it on this belt, I guess. And of course this is in the way, but we will just go around, I guess. I just want to clean up a little bit here. Because I think we can do this a little bit better. Or maybe not. It's stupid to have the merge over here and then have to cross the other line like that. Instead just got the lead in over here. It isn't really that much better, let's be honest. But let's do it like that anyway. And then we might have a problem out here, but we will fix it. Oops. Yeah, let's just do that. And then we have lead coming down. And we need to move the copper both ways. We want to make our brass down here. So I guess we're just gonna do it right around here. This belt, is that where it's supposed to be? I don't think so, no. It needs to move out to these other plate belts. Which is also a mess. Where will it end up on the bus? I guess next to these trees. But let's just put it right next to the steel. And we need more space for that. Okay. Let's do something about that. We can also handle slag here. We do have enough space for a little bit of landfill now, so let's go grab that. Let's just have a look if we have some up here. 6,500, that should be fine. Let's just go for safety though. And I guess it's time to extend this anyway. Let's just stop there. I don't want to fight the worms right now. Good. So this needs to come out here. And I guess we should just push this back out. Okay. And let's handle the zinc here then. So what do we need for brass? Machine making molten lead. Do we have all of this? I think we have it in a chest. Maybe not this chemical furnace though. Do we even have the recipe? Zinc smelting one. That sounds like something we need. Do not have any chemical furnaces as far as I can see at least, so let's go grab some. Unless we're not producing them yet. Should be. Let's grab this and just bring it with us. And we want it next to trees, so that's 2 tiles below this. And we're out of belt. So, chemical furnace. Good. Let's just grab all of it actually. We can just store it. And let's grab some belt then. I have made a lot of filter inserters that we're not needing at the moment. Really want to store it here though. And I would like to move all of this to the warehouse. Oh. Let's put some stuff in a warehouse and then grab some belt and then go back. So. Just bring some of those, I guess. Good, that's sorted, so we should be able to find stuff in here. But let's put this in as well. Actually, we need this to be over at our resource production area. Anything else we need to get rid of? I don't know, but let's grab some belt and go back. That's zinc. We need brass melting. more of these chemical furnaces. Good enough. So feed the car or the lead into this. That needs to feed this. We also need oxygen. And we are just splitting air for that, I guess. Hopefully we have an air filter over here somewhere. I don't see me having one. We do. Good. And we need to adjust this to default to tier 2. Do we need any other stuff? Brass processing? Sure. Okay, we need to try and design something. So if we end up with these 10 casting machines from 2 of these, do we want symmetry? As in a dual setup of these, or just try and get them all? Well, we don't want to have 10 going down like that, so I think we will end up with 5 on either side of this stuff. Something like this. This gets fed from this, as well as this belt. This is molten brass. No, that's just right next to bronze, my bad. I apparently cannot see the difference between those two. So we get some stuff in from there. We also get fluid as output. And this could, the sulfur dioxide could be useful for sulfuric acid if we need more of that at some point. Also, I can count to 5 apparently. Let's do something like that. My symmetry sense is tingling here, and it's because this is not an equal amount of tiles wide, so this would be better for symmetry, and this would also be better for the input of this. So we could also just move this a tile closer, like that. There's the input and output. That might become a problem, but we will see. Do we need any other signs at the moment? I don't think so. Do we want robots to actually build stuff for us? Or to bring me stuff? Don't think that's very necessary at the moment. Modular armor maybe to run faster. But that's only after we have red circuits, but let's just do it anyway. Okay, so this is basically these steps done. The lead needs to go into a machine in here. That feeds into this. How much sulfur dioxide does this output? Not a lot. So we can just do that. At least for us to start with. And we can't put this in here anyway, so I guess we are inputting fluids over here. We need an induction furnace. Of course, this induction furnace could just be out here instead. To melt the lead, since we have the space out here. I would prefer it to be on this side then, though, and that means we need to just rotate this. I'm not sure how I want to input that. This needs to move in anyway, so we're not gonna directly get bronze off of this line. Also, this is not where this is going to go, so let's just remove that for now. You will make molten lead though. We will not put it in there, but in here. So that part is basically done. Then the oxygen. We have a lot of space here to work with. And yes, I am messing up my own symmetry now. See if I can live with this afterwards. We are just splitting air, so this. And can we fit one of these in here nicely? Not really. So let's do that. Something like that should work. So that's those two done. So this should be the full setup. Except that we need to put zinc ore in here, which we have made a little bit difficult for ourselves. So since we have a lot of space out here, maybe we also produce the air here. Would that help? It would. A lot more space here to input the zinc. The oxygen is in, the lead is coming in. Can't do that, right? No. Could do something like this. Okay, so we just need to put it somewhere nicer. In here. Not entirely in there, because we need space for the output. So more like there. And do we want more research? Guess we could get this out of the way, but that just opens up for more stuff to look at, which always annoys me. Could try and get module slabs, sure. Though that also opens up more stuff, not really. Just, it's replaced by another one. Okay. I think I like this. We get zinc out of here. Let's just do that. Actually, we need to power everything, and that's fine. Let's just make sure everything is connected. We will have a problem up here. No, we will not. We don't need to carry that on. Good. Pure luck, basically, but whatever. Those are set up correctly. Should reach everything? Yes. Then we just have to connect it somewhat nicely. Maybe that's the best I can do. I'm not sure. So we need the lead in. And we need the bronze ingots in here. That. Guess we're just putting that here, because that should mean that we have all the space in the world right there. Good. That does mean that we need another power pole, of course, but that's fine. So we have everything for this. Oh, wait. We should be self-sufficient on lead ingots, if I'm not wrong. We just needed to kickstart it. We use one and we get one back. So this is not actually needed. That was just a waste of time and space. This machine is needed though. And this is what? No. This? No. Where is it? Output? I think it's right here. So first of all, the zinc ingots go in there. Can we reach this from here? I don't think so. This won't reach. Not at all. This doesn't even reach, and now I can't even reach the other end. So no. Could do something like this. As long as we have enough lead in here to always keep this fed, all is good. And we just have this this pipe as a buffer, I guess. So that should all be good. And we should now be producing brass plate. Good, and we just need to merge those and then put them on the bus. Where do we want to merge it though? This is in the middle. I guess we will just do this. I think that's fine. And we move this out. I cannot keep track of all the belts anymore, so we're just undergrounding the small distances here. Where do we want the brass? Do we have the space here? No. We need to make a new line. We can put it next to the aluminium. something like that. Let's just stop the research from blinking. And it's on the bus. And we have a problem here. Oh well. For now, we just do this. Good. And that should mean that our aluminium will keep producing. Hopefully. Well, we can still back up on the other resources, but at least we have some use for them now. Let's just go have a look. Should we keep this going? Let's just do it. Just need to go under. Did we ever have anything on this belt? No, it was just a mess up here. Okay. Good. How does this look? We're getting even more iron ore in there. And I guess it's just about full now. Yep. We're actually using the iron ore though. Well, some of it. We probably just used a little bit of steel. Good. Let's just get rid of some stuff here. Fine. Okay, so in the bigger picture, we're working towards advanced circuits. We have aluminium plate now, we have copper of course, we have green circuits. These require silver. And I guess that's going to be our next project here. As well as transistors, but the silver is needed for that. Plastic as well. Okay, so we have a bunch of also refining of silicon into this. So yeah, we still have 3 somewhat large projects, I think, before we can start gathering it all up into advanced circuits. Good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.